Hi strangers! So I've been going around my room today and I thought it'd be a really fun idea to talk about books. And yes, I absolutely love books. I love the smell of books. Hi strangers! I thought today that we would have a look around a bookshop and at some books. And then afterwards I would like to show you some of my books and the books I have enjoyed to read. And yeah, so let's go and check it out. So today we are starting our video, have a nice lovely walk through town up to the bookshop. There's nothing quite like walking into a bookshop. There's just something special about it, looking at all the front pages and all the things that people have wrote. All the stories that people have to say. So today we're going in Waterstones, which is a very large bookshop here in Brighton. And now it's time to quietly go in and look around at all the beautiful covers and to read the backs of the books. So yes, there is just so many books, and I always get myself so confused when I'm trying to find a new book, because there's so many different types of books that I like, and of course the more goth the better. So when I think of goth books, I think of horror and destruction and ghosts, and there's so many things. I think of anything that's like dangerous or scary, or and when I'm looking for a book, I'm trying to find as many of them things in one book as possible. I know I'm crazy. So do like a good mystery as well. And sometimes I just like reading poems. So I'm going to show you some of the books that I have collected over the years, which ones I have read and enjoyed, and a book I'm reading right now as well. And I am still looking for this really cool romantic vampire book. The last actual book that I read, but I didn't read, I listened to it there was a special offer on Audible, and I listened to the new Twilight book. Yes, I know I do like Twilight. I am a Twilighter girl. And I just love the whole vampire romance thing in Twilight, and it was really nice to actually listen to it. And because I am dyslexic, I find it extremely hard sometimes to sit and actually concentrate on the words in a book. It's hard to explain, I know, but I found actually listening to it very helpful, and I might do that again next time too, because it's something I can do while I'm busy as well. So let me show you the books that I have read and enjoyed, and yeah, and I'll talk about them a little bit as well maybe. So the first book that I'm going to show you from my collection here is a book called Asylum, Wayward Victorian Girls. And this book is so interesting, and it's just amazing, and I really enjoyed this one. This one took me a while to read. This book I found really fascinating and very good. So yes, if you want to find a good read, I do suggest this one. It's very, very good. This one's not a story so much. I really love this. I have read some of these stories to my children, and I have got all these little mini figurines from the books as well. I collected all of them. A really cute mini storybook, and it has like little pictures, and I just find this so cute. And of course it's Tim Burton, so this is such a fun little book of little poems, not poems, little short stories, and it's one of the perfect things you can read to kids at night times. And it's Tim Burton, so perfect. I love this book so much. Next, I'm going to show you an art book. So it's not really a reading book, but I do love to find out about art. The Book of Black. This has really beautiful art pieces through it, and it's just amazing. So if you just like looking at really cool artwork, I suggest you get this, because I got this as a gift for my birthday or Christmas, I can't remember, from my mum, and it is so cool. It has got loads of absolutely stunning artwork through it. Check that out though. So yes, if you're looking for something just to flick through, or if you're an artist and want to give yourself some ideas on art and about different artists, and this book is just amazing. And I use this a lot for inspiration if I want to do a drawing or something, and I find finding new artists really fascinating as well. So yes, I definitely put this higher on my book list, even though it's not really a story book or anything. And of course we have Stephen King. I have read quite a few Stephen King books in my time, and I love them. I love the way Stephen King writes his really epic, gruesome, disturbing stories. And yeah, so I definitely suggest if you're new to reading, then definitely pick up a Stephen King. And yeah, they're quite big and it takes a long time to read, but they are so good. And of course, if you started off with Goosebumps and things like that, then like I did, I'd moved on to Stephen King after that. So yeah, definitely read Stephen King's if you find one. And these are really easy to find in charity shops and on Facebook and online, and yeah, they're definitely worth having to read. Next, I have a zombie book, and yeah, I love anything to do with gore, horror. So this book was really great. I'll read the back for you. It says, "Stay in the car. After a terrible night of arguing, a young married couple, Laura and Danny, drive home with their daughter, Rose, asleep in the back of the seat. Danny is drunk and shouldn't be driving at all, but Lauren keeps quiet about it. She always keeps quiet. There's no point making her husband angry. That would only make things worse." So I'll just read a slight bit there off the back for you. But this book is really good as well. So check it out. And of course, I like my witchy books, and this one was actually sent out to me as a gift a little while back, and I said I would do a video about it so long ago and I just haven't got round to it. So I'm showing you now a book that was new about 3 months ago, I believe, maybe a bit more than that. And this book, I haven't read all the way through it yet. As you can see, I have got my bookmark in here, which is really cute. But I'm really enjoying it so far, and I love anything to do with witches. The first collection of books that I did actually read when I was in my 20s, if it's the first time I actually sat down and read books, was a book collection called Coven, and it was about, and the story in it was just amazing, and it was a whole massive collection of like 12 books, I believe, or something. And I absolutely loved them books. I read them over and over and over. And yeah, so I love witchy books. I love magical and the mystery and finding out why they have their powers. And yeah, so I just find them really fascinating. This book is really good so far. I will let you know how I get on with it. But this is more like a, it's more written out like a manuscript book. So it has got like who says what down the sides. But actually with my dyslexia, I find this much easier when it's written like this. I know it's weird, but I am really enjoying it so far, and I'm looking forward to finishing this one. So yeah, great. So that's my collection of my books. I have also read lots of things in between that have been really good, and if I remember them, I will do another story. And I do have some books up in storage in our loft. So if I dig them out one day, we'll have another book talk. And yeah, so I would love to find out what your favourite book is. And do you have a favourite right now? Do you know of any romantic vampire books that I can get my hands on? Or I can listen to, because I might actually get another Audible book just so I can do it while I'm cleaning and things. Because I do find it really hard to sit down and to concentrate on books, because I'm always busy normally. So I would love to know what your favourite book is, or what your favourite, you know, if you like either the horror or the witchy, or you know, what do you enjoy reading the most? That would be really interesting to find out. And yeah, just thank you so much for coming along to my video today. I hope you have a really lovely day, and I will see you next time. And please don't forget, be weird, be yourself, and be different, because otherwise you're just boring. And I'll see you later. Goodbye.